Hi, teacher.
Hi, Calvin. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. Did you have a good day today?
Yeah,
Good. Good. Let me
but
see.
hard, very, very hard today.
It was very hot. It was like
Yeah,
35 degrees or so. 35, 34.
yeah,
Yep. Hello, Hassan. Hassan, you're muted right now.
yeah,
Tomorrow it will be rainy, so it won't be hot. So
yeah.
let me just get Hassam's muted. He'll try to unmute you. Hassam, if you can hear me, you're muted. So maybe you can try to unmute you. Okay. I think he's frozen. Okay. So last day we did page 14 and
Yeah.
a little bit of page 15. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to open this up just a second, please. Hello,
Hi,
Zach. How are
hi,
you?
how are you? I'm fine, thank you.
Good too.
I'm fine, thank you so much.
Good. Okay. So hey Sam, you're frozen and you're muted. So if you can correct your Wi-Fi, that would be good. Okay. So I'm just going to read this part here where it says Royal New France. This is on page
Mm,
15.
Yeah,
Okay. Because we did this last day, but it's kind of difficult. So I just want to read it and maybe so we understand. Okay. Let me just.
yeah.
Hello.
There we go. Hi, Hassan.
Hi.
We're just doing page 15, and I'm just going to read the part where it says Royal New France, just so because it's difficult. We did it last time, and I just want to uh, do it again, but a little quicker. Okay.
Yeah.
So it says in 1604, the first European settlement north of Florida was by French explorers Pierre de Monts and Samuel de Champlain. First on St. Croix Island in present-day Maine, then at Port Royal in Acadia, present-day Nova Scotia. So they had two settlements, one in Maine, which is in the United States now, and in Nova Scotia. In 1608, Champlain built a fortress at what is now Quebec City. The colonists struggled against harsh climate. So the colonists are the people that lived there, and the harsh climate, they had very difficult winters. Champlain allied the colony with the Algonquin, Montagnais, and Huron, historic enemies of the Iroquois, a confederation of 5, later 6 First Nations who battled with the French settlements for a century. The French and the Iroquois made peace in 1701. So the French arrived in 1604. It was very difficult. So they made friends with the some of the Aboriginal tribes, and the Aboriginal tribes helped them. And then other Aboriginal tribes, like the Iroquois, fought. The French and Aboriginal people collaborated, means they worked together in the vast fur trade economy driven by the demand for beaver pelts in Europe. That means the Aboriginal people and the French worked together to get beaver skins, and they made money. They took it to Europe. Outstanding leaders like Jean Talon, Bishop Laval, and Count Frontenac built a French empire in North America that reached from Hudson Bay to the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so this saying how France had a big, strong part of Canada and North America. They made friends with the Aboriginal people, and then they made money with the beaver, and then they built Quebec City. which is Quebec City is the second oldest city in North America. Yeah, it's the second oldest in North America. I think the oldest is in Florida. Okay. Do you understand the ideas there? Or is that too fast?
Too fast.
Khaled, do you understand the ideas?
So.
So. Okay. Half.
Okay.
And then Hassan, do you understand the ideas?
Yeah, not all, no.
No. Okay. I'll make it a little. I'll try a little better explaining. The French came in North America. There was the Spanish, the Spain, and they were in Florida, and then the French. And the French came and they came to Nova Scotia and they came to Maine, and they built towns in these places. And then later they built a big fort, a big fort in Quebec City. This is 1604. And then the French were in trouble because the winters were very difficult. They were in big trouble. So they made friends with the Indians. They made friends with the Aboriginal people. And then together, the Aboriginal people, the Indians, and the French, they caught beavers, and they made money by selling the beaver. And so the Aboriginal people, they were very good friends with the French. They really helped the French people. And then other Aboriginal tribes fought the French. Does that make it better? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. It's hard to understand this stuff. Okay. Now, that was France. So the French people they came in 1604, the French. But the English came came later. So let's see. Zach, would you like to try reading this Struggle for a Continent in 1670? Would you read that one?
Yeah. In 1670, King Charles, I say two, teacher for this.
Yeah, when it's a name like that, it says the second. Yeah.
Yeah,
King
second.
Charles.
Yeah, sorry. Charles II of England granted the audition.
Yes.
Auditions by company exclusive. Yeah.
These are difficult words.
Yeah. But
Exclusive.
exclusive. No.
Exclusive. Yes. Yeah. Exclusive.
Yeah. Trading rights over the watershed.
Yeah.
Drinking into Hudson Bay for the next 100 years. The company competed with Montreal. BZ
Yes.
traders the scaled and
Courageous.
man mean
Yeah.
who travel by Knu were called fi, figuros,
Voyageurs,
voyageurs, and cro,
I'm going to tell you this one. This is difficult.
croats.
Cour de bois. Cour de bois.
This French, it's not
Yeah,
English.
that's French.
Cordoba. There's bows and freedom from strong alliances. I don't know that one is I make sentence or no.
Alliances.
Alliances with First Nation.
Very good. This is difficult reading.
Yeah.
It's very good. That's very good. You did a good job. I'm just going to read it again. I'm just going to read it again, and then I'll explain what it means. So in 1670, King Charles II of England, the King of England, granted the Hudson Bay Company exclusive trading rights over the watershed draining into Hudson Bay. So what that means is the king said one company can have all the beaver in that area. One company.
Yeah.
So there's no competition. There's one company. And so that was from England. For the next 100 years, I'm sorry.
I think, sorry, teacher. I
It's
think
okay.
he killed the beaver, then make clothes. I don't know.
That's right. They made beaver skin hats.
Yeah.
They made they were very popular hats in England made of beaver skin. Yeah.
It's bad,
It was
no?
poor beavers.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so that's they would catch beavers and they made a lot of money with the beavers.
Yeah.
And then for the next 100 years, the company competed with, so this was an English company, and they competed, they fought against French companies doing the same thing. And then it says the skilled and courageous. That means they're very good at what they do, and they're brave. They're brave men. Because what they did, do you know what a canoe? Do you know what a canoe is?
Yeah, I know. No?
You know canoe? So they
Yeah,
traveled. They traveled all across the wilderness, all across Canada on canoes, on rivers.
Yeah.
You know, imagine the very big, difficult rivers in Canada, all across Canada, and then and they collected the beavers and they brought them back to sell them, and then they worked with the Indians to do this. So that's kind of what it's saying. So the Hudson Bay Company is very, very, very important to Canada's history. And the company is still going today. It's still a company today in Canada. Hudson Bay Company. Do you understand? Is that okay?
It's for me, I understand. I don't know.
Khaled, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And then let's see. Hey, Sam, could you please read where it says English colonies? That one, please.
Okay. Okay. English colonies along the Atlantic seaboard,
Yeah.
dating from the early 1600s, eventually
Yeah.
become richer and more populous
Yes.
Popular.
Populous.
than New France. In the 1700s, France and Great Britain
Britain. Good.
battled
Battled.
from Patlot.
Battled. Means to fight.
Again, please.
The word is battled. Battled.
Patlot.
Battle.
Yes.
Battled.
Patlot from
Or
control for control of North America in 1759. The British defeated the French in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham at Quebec City, marking the end of France Empire in America. The commanders of both armies brigadier
Yeah, very good. That's perfect. Brigadier.
Brigadier James Wolfe and
Yep.
the Marcos B. D. Montcalm were killed, leading their troops in battle.
Very good.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
oh my God.
Hey, Sam, I don't know if you understand the words, but you pronounce the words very well.
Yeah,
I don't-
very hard.
don't-
Oh my
I
God.
don't know if you understand all the words, but you really
Oh
pronounce the
my
words
God.
very well. That was very, very good. Okay, let me just do this again so we understand.
Yeah,
Okay.
but good reading, teacher.
Yeah, very good reading. Some of those words are difficult. Yeah, that's very good. Your
Thanks.
pronunciation is very good. Okay, so let's do this again. So English colonies along the Atlantic seaboard. So that means English towns beside the Atlantic Ocean. They went back to the 1600s, and they became richer. They had more money, and they had more populace. That means they have more people. They have more people and more money than the French towns. In the 1700s, France and Great Britain. Great Britain is another word for England. Sometimes you say Great Britain, sometimes you say England. It's just another word to say England. They battled, they had a fight, they had a war for control of all of North America. So in 1759, the British, the English, they beat the French at Quebec City. And if you ever go to Quebec City, you can see this where it happened. It's the same. The city is a very, very, very old city. It's the second oldest in North America. Yeah, and so you can see where this battle took place, and it was 1759. So the British, the English came. They came. The French were in Quebec City. And then the English came on big ships, and they climbed the mountain to get to Quebec City. And then they had a big fight, and the English won. And then, but both the leaders, like the French leader and the English leader, they both died in that fight. But England still won. Yeah. So that's when England and that's why we speak I speak English, and most people speak English in Canada now, because
He's die in the ocean.
they came. Quebec City is by a big river,
Yeah.
called the St. Lawrence River, and so they had these
Yeah.
big, huge ships came up the St. Lawrence River from England.
Yeah, I know ships. You say ships he's move it, but the canoe is die. Yeah.
Sorry, can you say that again? I couldn't hear you there.
Yeah, you say the ships is no problem. He's right fit, get a right fit, but as a canoe is all the people is die.
So I think you said the canoes. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah. No, there weren't canoes. These were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of men, and these
yeah,
big ships. The canoes were for the rivers away from the ocean, away. Like
yeah.
yeah. But the canoes didn't really go on St. Lawrence because it was a big river. So this is a big,
Oh.
huge river. And then the English came in these big warships, and they surprised the French, because the French didn't think anybody could come to Quebec City, because Quebec City is high on a cliff on a mountain, and the Quebec people thought nobody will ever get us, and then the English
Yeah.
did. They surprised them,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's why we mostly speak English now, because in 1759 that happened. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. But if you ever have a chance, please go to Quebec City. It's a really, really interesting city. It's super interesting. Really, really good food too. The food is really good. Okay. Let's try one more, and then we'll try some questions. Sorry. Do you understand the ideas? Does everybody understand the ideas there?
I just came now.
Oh, hi, Tishan.
Yeah, I'm not feeling well. I don't know, and it's
Oh, you don't
not
feel
there
good?
before.
Do you
Yeah,
want
it's like I'm having a fever. I don't know.
Well, Thejan, what I would recommend, I'm recording this. I'm recording this thing. So if you're not feeling good, why don't you just go lay down, and then you can just watch the recording. It'll be okay.
You have
Now
photograph,
I lean against the wall. It's okay.
Okay.
Let me
Okay.
just
Okay.
spend a little time.
Okay. Okay.
what you have, Sajin? You have flu?
No flu.
No flu, good.
It's
Uh,
like
a headache. You have a headache?
no, not headache. I'm feeling pain all over my body. It's like
No. Good.
I've been beaten. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Just,
you touch from the work, Sajin.
just
Yeah,
wear mask when
maybe
studying.
it's not there before. When the time I was at work, I'm okay.
Good.
When I
Good.
come back and take shower, that's when it did start.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Maybe you take shower from cold water.
Yeah, they're not that much warm. They're cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Whatever you want to do, Thejan, you can. If you're feeling sick, you don't have to stay, but it's up to you. I don't want, because you can watch it on a recording if you want. It's up to you. I don't want you to be sick.
Yeah. I'm just concerned because you say that I missed a lot of class. I left
No, no,
with how
no.
many class now?
Don't be concerned. Don't be concerned. So if you're sick, don't stay. Go to bed, because it's not. Don't be concerned. It will be okay. You can watch these classes on YouTube channel, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You'll
and you
sit.
can
Thank
drink hot
you.
water.
Everybody will get their they call it incentive money. You get so much for each class. That's coming at the end of August, and so everybody will. You guys will. Khaled got his before because he did many classes, but
Yeah.
you and Zach and Hassam will get it at the end of August. but I don't want you to stay if you're sick. That's not good. It's
Yeah,
okay.
he wants
It's
to
okay.
drink hot
Yeah, you-
water. And,
Yeah, go lay
Let
down
me-
and then, yeah.
Let me find something to. I will see if I can take it.
Okay,
Ginger.
I can send you an email
Okay.
with the link for this lesson. Okay, let's do one more because let's do this, the United Empires Order. So we talked about the French in North America, in Canada, and then we talked about the English, and then the English beat the French. And then, Khaled, can you read this one where it says United Empire Loyalists? Can you read that one?
Yeah. United Empire Loyalist in 1767, the 13 British colonies to the south of Quebec declared in independence and formed the United States. North America was again divided by war. More than 40,000 people loyal to the crown called loyalists.
Loyalists. Loyalists.
Loyal list failed the operation of the American Revolution to steal and Nova Scotia and Quebec. Joseph Brant led thousands of loyalists Mohawk Indians into Canada. The loyalists came from Dutch, German, British,
These are
Scandinavia.
difficult words. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia.
Scandinavian, Aboriginal, and other origins, and from British,
Presbyterian. These are difficult words. Well, Presbyterian.
Yeah.
Presbyterian.
Presbyterian,
Good.
Anglican, Baptist, Mozart, Jewish, Quaker, and Catholic rituals. Backgrounds about 3,000. Plug. Loyalist, freedmen, and slaves came north, coined a bitter life, and in turn in 17 92. Some blank Nova Scotia, who were given Portland, moved on to establish freedom Sierra
That's
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone.
Leone,
West America.
Yeah, in West Africa.
Africa.
South Africa, a new British colony for freed slaves.
Slaves.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, again, very, very difficult. Okay, so I'll tell you the ideas. So in 1776, 13 of the colonies, they had a revolution. They declared a revolution against England. And that's how the United States was started in 1776. 13 colonies south of Quebec decided to be their own country, and they left. And then there was 40,000 people living in those areas that they didn't want to be in the United States. They wanted to be part of England, and so they went up to Nova Scotia and Quebec to get away from the United States. And Joseph Brant, do you know the town named Brantford? Have you heard of a town named Brantford? It's not far from here. Anyways, he brought many Indians to Canada. So many people who were living in those places that became the United States, they didn't want to be part of the United States. So they came up to Nova Scotia and Quebec, and they were from all over the world. They were Dutch, so that means they're from Holland, German, British, Scandinavian, that means like Sweden, Aboriginal, and they had all different religions. And then there was 3,000 black people living in the United States, and they came to Canada too. And then some of the people who came to Canada, they went back to Africa. So they were slaves and they went back to Africa. So that's basically what that. Do you understand the ideas in that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. The people black, he looking for good life because they have a problem in America. Then my question about this guy, he when come to Canada, he looking for work or looking for business?
Well, in the black people in the United States were slaves.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they wanted to come. Most of them were slaves, and they wanted to come. They wanted to come to Canada, so they didn't have to be a slave. Yeah, so they were looking for work. They were looking for work, just like everybody coming to Canada. You know, you look for work.
Yeah.
You want a good place for your family. Yeah. So that's why all these people were coming to Canada, because they didn't want to be part of the United States, because the United States still had slavery, and they didn't want to be slaves. Yeah. Is that okay? Did you have any other questions?
Yeah. Thank you so much. No, I'm good.
No problem. Okay, so let's try do some questions. That's very good. So we have the French, and then the British, and then there was a battle, and the British and the England won. And then after that, United States became a country, and everybody went away from United States to live in Canada. And then that's where we are now. Yeah, that's why there's no French much in the United States, but we have in Canada we have French and English. That's why. Okay, so let's try some questions. Some of these are the questions from last week, so maybe they'll be easy. Let's see. 1 sec. There we go. Okay, Khaled, do you want to do this first one? Maybe what I'll do is, I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Khaled. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go some of these questions quickly because you did these last day, and I want to see the questions from today. Is that okay? So sorry, Claude.
Yeah.
I'm going to do these quickly, and then we'll just get through these quicker. Okay. Why don't we do this one here? We could start. When did English settlement? Okay. The first European. Oh, sorry, I'm going through these quickly. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Let's start here. Khaled, do you want to do this one, please? Sorry, I had to do that quickly.
When did the name of Canada began on averaging of maps?
Number 5.
Number 5 or number 2 or
Haytham is joking. Just joking.
number 2?
You
Number
don't
2?
have an answer.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Okay, and then hey Sam, can you do this one, please?
Where does the name Canada come from? From
Canada.
yes,
All Canada.
Canada. From the from the
I'm not sure.
number 3.
This one is just, it's still it's Iroquois, but it means village. Yeah, village.
Village.
Yeah, the village. So the French asked the Iroquois people, the Indians, what is this place? And they just said, that's our town. That's our village. And then the French thought they meant all of everything was Canada. It's like saying, what is this place? That's Kitchener. But when you're saying, oh, that's Kitchener is the name of Canada. That's kind of what they're saying. So, yeah, so it just means village.
And
Okay. Zach, you want to do this one?
Yeah. Who established
Established.
the first European settlement north of Reading,
Florida. Yeah.
Florida in 1604.
عم انت مو طبيعي مو طبيعي سويت الأرجيلة هلا طيب شفت الأرجيلة جبتها حطيت الصينية حطيت المي فيها يا محمد
ايه
نمبر 4 تأكد منها من الصفحة
Bayer,
يا نمبر 4
Mont and Small. Okay, number 4, teacher.
Very good. Pierre de Monts and Samuel de Champlain. Yeah. So the French did the first settlement in 1604. Good. And then, Callie, can you do this one?
Yeah. Who established the first European settlement? Yes.
Settlements. That just means town, settlement.
Number 3.
The French.
Ma?
Very good. Yeah, the French. Yeah, the French were to make the first. They were the first to make towns in North America. Good.
Yeah.
Good. And then let's see. Hey Sam, I think you're muted. Let's see. Can you do this one, hey Sam? You're muted though.
What is the correct name of the fortress that Samuel de Champlain built in 1600.
Yeah, 1608. So in 1608, Samuel de Champlain built a fort.
Number 1.
In 1608? 1608. He built a fort
No.
to
Number 1 in Acacia.
No, not number 1.
أكاتيا.
بلا
ايش عارف أكاتيا هي؟ خالد ايش أكاتيا يعني؟
منطقة.
Yeah.
It's where the British and the French fought.
Yeah. Just a second, please. Just a second.
انت محل مالك ايام ما في تاريخ هون، ما في 1608.
بلا في تاريخ.
ما في 1608 مزبوط عم بحكي.
بلا في.
خلص مزبوط جوابه عم بقول لك. الجواب فوق التاريخ بالضبط بورت رويال.
يا نمبر 1.
لما كيبك سيتي يا هشام بظن.
لا انا صح. نمبر 1.
لا كيبك سيتي. كيبك سيتي.
Yeah, Quebec City. That's okay.
لما
yeah,
قريت
Quebec,
انا
Quebec
لما
City
قريت
it was the big fort. Yeah, that was the big
لما
fort.
قريت طلع الجواب
Yeah.
كيبك سيتي.
Okay, that was the very first big fort. So that's why it's
لأن هذا الكلام اللي قريه قبله مش بعد.
okay, let's do the
مظبوط.
next. And then this one is for Zach, I think, please.
It's mine now. Who batted with the French settlement for a country?
For a century. That means 100 years. Yeah, so
Century.
who fought with the French for 100 years? Here. Who
The
fought with
English or the First Nation? I don't know.
for 100 years they fought with.
هون ما حتى شوية. جيب المنطقة.
He said for the First Nation, but all a question how was it?
Number 1 يا زكريا. Number 1.
No, this is the thing is here is for 100 years. Like
Yeah,
who is in Canada, who is always fighting? And they had a big
it's the First Nation. Yeah, it's First
No, but-
Nation, but
no, but for 100 years.
100 years.
Yeah, who did the
Anyway.
French fight for 100 years?
100 years. The company completely with Montreal.
Number 1 مو number 1.
ده
نمبر 5.
ليش 5؟
يا عمي ليش في 5
والله ما بعرف.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
اشتغل
What do you
فينا
think?
اسمي. Number 1
I
teacher.
think I got it. Just a sec.
What do you think, Zach?
Okay. With the French settlement from
Number 3 teacher.
Which number?
3. No, I'm joking.
Number
one?
1 يا زلمه.
No. Number 1.
That's okay. That's okay. They fought with the
Later,
six nations.
6 first.
Okay, that's a difficult one because you
Oh,
can think,
I see now. Wow.
it's okay. You might think, oh, maybe England.
First Nation.
That's a difficult one.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this one is for Canada.
خالد انت اول ما تقرا بقول لك نمبر 3 كان جننت امك. نمبر 3.
When did the French and the Iroquois
Iroquois
Iroquois make peace. رقم 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, number 3, teacher.
Very good. 1701, they made peace. Good. And then, hey Sam, what's this one?
What was the main economy of the early European settlers?
You understand the question? Economy means what was the main way they made money?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah, very good. Fur trade. Yeah, very good. Fur trade. Okay. And then this one is for Zach, please.
Yeah, who granted
Granted.
the housing by company
Yeah.
exclusive
Very good.
trading rights.
Yeah.
Number 1. No. It's I have a number 4. King. No. Charles 2 of England.
Number 4 زكريا.
Number 4.
لا
ليش لا؟
Yeah, very good. King Charles II. of England.
Why no?
يلا ماشي كبيرة يا أخي، كبيرة.
And then Khaled, can you do this one?
Yeah. Who were the voyagers and
Good.
courageous these boys?
They're very good. Those are very difficult. Voyageurs and cours de bois.
I think number 4.
أسهل واحد يا خالد، ايزي على أي اطلاع إذا بتخربط فيه هذا.
والله ما طلع برا هلا.
على أي اطلاع.
Remember the name of the boat we talked about. The name of
Number 1.
Number one, Khalid. Yes, number 1.
What do you think, Khaled?
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1. Okay. The skilled and courageous men who traveled by canoe and formed strong alliances with First Nations. Very good. They were very, very, very tough men. They were very tough men.
Easy. Why teacher give Khalid easy question?
He's a lucky guy. And then this one is for Hesam, I think, isn't it? Is that Who's this one for?
For me, I think.
Oh,
I
for
don't know.
Zach. I'm sorry, for Zach. Sorry, good. Sorry, Zach.
When did English colonize a people? along the Atlantic border.
So when did English colonies appear? So when did they start along the Atlantic seaboard? So beside the Atlantic Ocean. When did they start having towns?
Number one.
Very good. Very good. Okay, and this one is for Hesam.
Who battled from control of North America in the 1700s?
Number 3.
Easy, easy. Don't need help.
Okay, go ahead.
France and the Great Britain.
Number 3, France and Great Britain.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Okay, and then this one is for Khaled, please.
When did
France and Great Britain battle for control of North America?
Never.
Remember, Great Britain is another word for England. Just another word for England.
Number 4.
No.
So when did France and
I'm
England?
joking. Khaled, I'm joking.
When did France and England fight for North America, where we are now?
Number 2. Number 2.
What years? It's not number 4. Can't be number 4.
بدور على السؤال هنا.
Khaled, number 2.
1700.
Eh?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
You don't believe me?
1700s. Very good. 1700s. So 1700s, England and France were fighting for North America. And in the 1700s, United States became a country, so they were fighting England. Everybody was fighting England in the 1700s. Okay. And then who won? Yeah, so this one is
Me,
for
I think.
Zach.
Me, I think.
Yeah. This one means who won?
Who gained control over North America in the 1700s? And the French. The French, number 3.
So this who gained control, that means who won.
Yeah, France and Great Britain.
So France and England were fighting, but who
Yeah.
won? But who won? What language am I speaking now?
Number 1, Zakaria.
English?
Hey. British. Number 1.
English مش British أو number 1.
يا عم لك نبقى انجليزي بيحكوا. قلت لك number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, good. So yeah, England controlled North America. Yeah. So the English beat the French. Yeah. Okay. Let's do what this one is. Okay, we talked about this one. So this one is for Hesam, please.
What marked the end of France Empire in America in the 1700.
So what was the when like what happened that France lost?
I think number 4.
Quebec City. Wicked Trade. British native Quebec City.
انا مع زكريا نمبر 4.
British mention British officer. Number 4.
Number 4. Good. The British
Right.
defeated the French in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham in Quebec City. Very good. Yeah, if you ever go to Quebec City, you go to the Plains of Abraham. It's very interesting to see that. Very, very interesting. Okay. And then this one, let's do one more each because it's 9 o'clock. It's after 9 o'clock, and you guys been working hard all day. And so, Cal, can you do this one, please?
What did Great Britain
Oh,
rename the French colony of the 70,000?
we didn't read this one, so just take a guess.
Number 3,
So the whole colony, the whole thing, what did they call it? Let's say number 3. That's right. So they called it the province of Quebec. It's okay, Cal. We didn't read this, so you did a good job. So yeah, you guys finished all the questions that were regards to what we were doing today. So that's very good. Very good. Okay. Good job. So
Thank
could
you.
you just we're still on page Do you understand page 15 or is that too difficult? Let's finish up.
It's difficult, but I understand. This is why I'm learning with you.
Okay, good. So you understand. We understand page 15. It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That is so hard.
It is too hard. It is.
So hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all the history hard.
So the next page is page 16, and there's only 3 things. There's when did we become a democracy, the end of slavery, like when did this stop, and the money. So 3 things. So try page 16. I think it will be easier because there's not as it's maybe easier page 16. But don't worry if it's hard. Okay, they use very, very big words. You guys are reading excellent. Your reading is very, very good. Okay, and I will try to give you the ideas if you don't understand. But you're doing a very good job. This is very difficult stuff to do, and you guys are doing a very good job.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourselves. Okay, so I'll see you on Wednesday, and have a good night, you guys.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.